Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here to bring the review for Shaman King episode 34. First and foremost, I need to say that my trusted Blue Yeti mic is now broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. Actually, I probably do know what's wrong with it. Won't be able to get that replaced until I get back home, which is not going to be basically into the end of December. So the sound quality probably sound a little worse than than it usually does until January when I can get home. Maybe before January, but let's just say January until I get home so I can sort that. So sorry for that. Well, let's get into the review. So first and foremost, I want to talk about how the slap, because as I've said previously, every time Anna slaps anybody within the series, I'm always sent back to the OG anime, so that basically did the same thing again. But it's during this scene that we basically find out that Anna is mad at Yo for dropping out the Shaman King tournament, but I think that scene is there for us to let us know that at the end of the day, Anna is and she probably did want to be, Shaman Queen, but she's more so for Yo than wanted to be Shaman Queen. That was like the secondary thing, and it just basically shows us that sorry, not Yo, Anna does love Yo, and she's riding it out with him, basically. So we do spend a large chunk of the episode with the revival of Ren, and now what I love particularly about this bit of the episode is when he is finally revived and he's like um to the maiden and the rest of the X-Lords, like, what am I saying thank you to you for? I didn't ask to be revived. You could have left me then. I'd have been good. I'd have been solid. I felt like that was really in character for Ren, but as we find out later on, when he does go and talk to Yo, he is grateful to be revived. But he's not really grateful to the X-Lords because he didn't ask them. But he is grateful to Yo because he knows that Yo gave up a lot for this to happen. And like he says within the episode, Ren does now feel indebted to Yo yet again. So there's that, that. And then the rest of the episode is spent on Trey. I don't know if that would be considered character growth for Trey. We do have this moment where we know that Trey is really scared to jump in and fight, but he overcomes that fear with the whole he overcomes that fear and is able to fight in order to protect his friends. There's also this thing where I think his mindset changes, where there's the whole survival of the fittest thing, where because at first I feel like Trey just jumped in there to try and help his friends, even though he knew he wouldn't be able to do it. But after seeing his dad fight, or what his dad just basically does within this episode, he gets a new understanding of the term survival of the fittest, because that's what was thrown in there, and finds a new resolve to fight. Yeah, that's what I think that was trying to show us. Correct me if I'm wrong, or you had another opinion on that. But what I do want to say as well is that it was nice, well, at least I thought it was a nice touch that they threw in Trey's dad that gives more depth to the character. In all honesty, to this point, do they really consider Trey even having parents? But now we know that he does, obviously, and they're pretty much involved in the Shaman tournament. I mean, not tournament, the Shaman world. And like it was said within the episode, we get to see he's not particularly strong Shaman, but he has ways of fighting that we're able to battle strong opponents. And I think that was basically told to us to just let us know that just because your folio is high doesn't mean that you can't be defeated. There's other ways around it. I think that's basically why that was shown to us within this episode. And just to throw it back to the Ren stuff, I really did like the whole when Ren was a vibe, his Senkai boost was just off the rockets, and members of the X-Force couldn't really deal with him. I wish that it gave me the same kind of vibe that when Yo stood up to Marco gave to me. So I don't like you guys. I wish it gave off that vibe, but it didn't give off that vibe. But that is the kind of feel that I feel that they were going for, just showing like Ren Zenkai boost. Ren Zenkai boost just has boosted him just way beyond the level that he was before. And I think that's everything I got to say about this episode. I am going to give this episode a 3-star rating. Honestly, I don't know where the story goes from here. But yeah, 3-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.